Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to City of Gangsters, where last time out we finally managed to source some malt syrup, which means we can make our own beer, which is marvellous news, and also we welcomed a new member of the team because of course we now have Dale on board, and there he is. Hello Dale, how are you? So Dale here is going to be the muscle behind the cupboard operation. Penge Cupboard is going to be the brains of the operation, and also he's the more sort of public facing side. So Penge Cupboard is all about the planning and the tea drinking and the lovely chats on the lawn and all that kind of stuff, whereas Dale is the muscle. Where there is violence to be done, Dale is going to be the one doing it. So welcome aboard, Dale. The only thing is, I've just noticed something very strange indeed. It looks like the character portrait thing there for Penge Cupboard has entirely changed. Why has that changed? We didn't look like that last time, did we? We did not look like that at all. I mean, we did have on a bow tie. We don't have on a bow tie anymore, which is a bit of a shame because, as everybody knows, bow ties are cool. We've grown a moustache, and we are still wearing a hat, which is good because, yes, last time we acquired the nickname Lovely Hat. So we still are wearing a hat, which is pretty good news. But it's not quite as lovely a hat as it once was. The hat that we had on previously was like a proper, sort of like a straw boater type hat. It was wonderful. Whereas this hat just is not as good. I mean, I'm sure it's comfortable. I'm sure it's practical. But it does not look as good. So I don't quite know why we've changed our appearance. I don't really know what's happened there. We got into trouble around Chicago somewhere. We had to regenerate. And this is what we now look like. I don't know why that's happened. That's a little bit strange. I mean, at least we are still wearing a hat. Because, yeah, we're called Lovely Hat now. So it would have been a little bit weird had we regenerated and not decided to put a hat on. But there we go. Stranger things have happened. I don't quite know why. That's going to have to remain a mystery. So I think today's first job is to set up Dale's trade route, because we now do have a truck. We got ourselves a truck last time, which is all very exciting. And Dale here is going to drive it around. He's going to sell beer. He's going to make money. He's going to pick up resources. So we need to set up his little trade route thing so he can do that all on his own, because obviously we want him to do that all nice and automated so we can go about the place and do other bits and bobs. So I think, if I remember rightly, we have to set this up down here. So we go to deliveries, we set up a new delivery, and then we have to say, okay, so assign a driver. So Dale is going to be the person doing this delivery run, and he's got the pickup truck, which is very good, lots of room in it, nice and spacious. So I think, right, hang on, so add next step. So the first thing we want to do is pick up resources from our place. So we want to pick up resources. Hang on, we want to pick up, yeah, so storage pickup from Agnes's Boulevard Deli. Pick up lots of lovely beer, please. Pick up the homemade beer. Pick up all of the homemade beer. That is your first job. So, yeah, okay. So save that delivery step. What's that do? Save the delivery step and add a new one, or discard changes. Right, so the first thing you're going to do is go and pick up the beer. So pick up the beer. There we go. So you're getting beer from just there. That is good. We've got step one sorted. So now, step two, because we said we'd like to make another one, didn't we? Hang on. Previous step, pick up as much homemade beer as possible. Next step, pick up homemade beer as much as possible. Right, no, so this is the next step. So then we want to sell resources, don't we? So we want to sell the beer. Where is it? Sell homemade beer. Yes, so we want to go down here, please. So neighbourhood painting and construction, and sell, well, as much as they're willing to accept. So sell all of that stuff. So previous step, next step, pick up homemade beer. Hang on. I need to go back and look at the list. I need to look at what's happening with this. I'm very confused. Oh, now I've created a new one. No, bin that. Yeah, get rid of that delivery schedule. Can we have a look at this one, please? How do we change that again? Focus, driving. How do we change the delivery thing? There must be a way to do it. Hang on a second. Hang on. That's the crew member. How do we change the route? Because I kind of feel, there we go. Right, so number one, pick up beer. Number two, sell all the beer to neighbourhood painting. Then number three, right, okay, so we need to change this. So now sell it to, yeah, just there. So go to just there, save that, then sell it to snooker and billiards. Yes. Then sell it to the Northern Drugstore. Yes. Then we want you to go and buy something. We want you to go and buy where is it? We want you to buy the malt syrup from the only place that we know that can currently provide us with malt syrup, which is dangerously close to becoming part of this particular gang's turf. which would not be very helpful at all. So pick up as much malt syrup as you can at the end of the run, so you should have some money from selling all of the beers and things. So go and buy that, and then we want you to drop off cash. Yeah, so drop off all but, I don't know, keep, I don't know, $25 to yourself. So drop that off and drop off the, hang on a minute, where is it? Drop off all the malt syrup as well. So yes, please. So do that. Drop off the cash, drop off the malt syrup, and yes, save that delivery step. So is this going to work? So number 1, pick up beer. 2, sell beer over there. 3, sell beer over there. 4, sell beer there. 5, sell beer there. Then go over to Midway Meats and Cheese Co. and buy all the malt syrup. Then go back home, as it were. Go down to the deli, drop off all the money but $25. So keep $25 on your person. Then drop off the malt syrup, which means that we should be able to start making more beer. And then repeat. Pick up the homemade beer and go and do your rounds again. I think that's what we want to do. And then start this delivery, please. So the vehicle's in good condition. Hang on. Delivery route 1. Let's not call it that. Let's call it, I don't really know, beer route number 1. That'll do for now. Beer route number 1. And yes, start that delivery, please. So Dale should now be going around the place doing various bits and bobs. Hopefully, yes. There are cogs in there, which sort of implies that that is underway. Okay, right, this is good stuff. I am a little bit concerned about our car. I'm a little bit concerned that it's going to fall apart at any second. Okay, right, so Dale should be getting on with bits and bobs. How are we looking in here? How are we looking in storage? What have we actually got? So we do have some homemade beer. We've got a lot of hops, and we've got 30 malt syrup, so enough for 3 more beer runs. How are we looking? So yeah, we're halfway through a run right now. So that's good news. That is very good news. So we've got loads of beer on the way, which means some good money for us, which is wonderful stuff. So now it's just up to us to go and do other bits and bobs. We've now got ourselves a nice sort of, hopefully relatively consistent source of income from Dale, driving around and selling the beer and such like. So now it's just up to Penge Cupboard to go and, you know, expand our lands and our territory and go and do kind of, you know, gangstery things. Okay, in terms of actual sort of territory that we've got under our control, it's looking okay. We've managed to get all the way down here. So this bit here is under our control. All this bit over here is under our control, and this bit down here as well, with this very lovely church. It's a very nice building there. How very lovely. So we've got all that under our control. I think as well, Eastern Auto Sales, so our front over there, are also working on expanding our territory a little bit more, which is very welcome indeed. And I don't think we can go and talk to other people about expanding our territory whilst they're doing that. I think that kind of locks out that option. So right now, we're just sort of at a bit of a loose end. However, these people here over at Consolidated Bricklayers, they do want to have a chat with us. So let's drive over there and have a chat with these guys. Oh, and they want to have a chat with us as well. Wilkinson's Car Sales. In fact, lots of people want to have a chat with us. I Am Snooker and Billiards. Oh, they like us quite a lot as well. We do like them. Okay, do you know what? We might go and have a chat with them first, actually. And there's Officer Gerald. Hello, Gerald. How are you? Plus 60 reputation. That's all very good. Thank you for making the precinct safer. Oh, that didn't work. I thought maybe flattering him a little bit more might make him like us a bit more, but obviously not. Yeah, Krista. We have a very, very good relationship, Krista. So, yes, moment for a quick chat. I am listening. I got a very disturbing letter from our cousins on our family farm in the country today. They're having trouble making loan payments and may lose the land. Oh dear, I've heard a lot about that farm. It would be a shame to lose it. How can I help? Okay, right. They want $1,000. Ouch. Okay, so we can say, yes, we'll help you, in which case we get another mission thing, or we can just tell them to clear off. I kind of feel like because it's Krista and we get on very well, I think we'll say yes, although the only problem is that now does mean that we've maxed out on our missions. We cannot accept another mission. Where was Speedy Delivery? Which one was that? Where was this place? Oh, that was over there. That was over at Wilkinson's Car Sales. So yeah, they want $750. I mean, right now, we can't help with that. We haven't actually got that much money at all. So we'll have to see what we can do about that in time. Okay, how about we just have a bit of an explore? we've not really explored that much in the way of territory. In fact, there's a thing over there that we've not uncovered, apparently. Yeah, what's that? The Grand... Oh, hang on. The Grand Hotel. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't reveal that before. If we drive over there, I'm just going to have a quick reveal of that. So go, ta-da, there we go. Ooh, it's got a fancy kind of bell icon. Okay, so what do you want to buy here? What are you interested in? Ah, okay, right, so he hesitates for a second. You get a feeling he trades in black market goods, but he doesn't like us enough right now. Okay, Victor, do you know anyone that we know? Yes, down here. Okay, we've got 3 favours with Myrtle. So how about we go and have a word with Myrtle? We haven't got sufficient movement points. Is it 3 movement points to go from there to there? Crikeys. Oh, okay, we can't do that then. Hang on a second. Right, this is a good test actually. Let's see if Dale actually starts moving about the place. Yes. Well done, Dale. So Dale has driven around, he sold some stuff there. Hopefully he's selling some stuff there. Ah, it says there, latest delivery was successful, and that one was successful. However, that front does need our help a little bit. Okay, right, hang on a second. Hang on, wait there. So, okay, 3 favours. Let's get some support with Victor there at the Grand Hotel. There we go, yes. Can you tell him that we are great and he might talk to us a bit? Right, so, hello there. What do you buy or sell here? Okay, he's still not going for it, although we now do know he is buying or selling something. He's just not quite willing to tell us yet. Okay, that favour you owe us. A bit of support with a common friend. Can you get me in with local troublemakers? Okay, right, he's not going to talk to us. That is unfortunate. Okay, never mind. Right, let's get all the way down here. Let's go and help out with this this front over here. So how is the front doing? We haven't collected enough. Here is $10. Absolutely. Knock yourselves out with that there. Yeah, we need to go and sort of hustle a few more people into helping us out a bit. So the thing is, he's not going to go for it. He's not going to go for it. And she's not going to go for it either. Because they just don't like us enough. They just don't like us enough. Okay. Who did you know again? Yeah, these people all just sort of know... They all know each other, but we don't have any inns, I don't think. I don't think we have any inns. Yeah, they're all Novakowskis. You're a Novakowski, you're a Novakowski. And then you know Mr. Lewandowski over there from the rival gang who are causing us a little bit of trouble. Yeah, this isn't good, is it? Hang on, can we... Who knows that chappie? Who do you know? Do you know anyone else? No. Okay, person over there, who does she know? Nope, nobody in particular. And you... Right, okay, we're going to struggle. We're going to struggle getting them on board. Unless we buy a load of stuff from them. Yeah, you do buy... You're selling apple juice, but we don't need apple juice. We can't do anything with apple juice. And you're also selling apple juice. Well, of course you are. Let's just mention the fact that we are here. Let's demand some payment. Right, the answer is no. Okay, let's not destroy any property, because that's not what we're about right now. But yeah, at some point we could do with them... paying us a little bit of money to support the front over here, so we don't have to keep coming back and sort of topping it up and such. But there we go. Right, never mind. Let's have an explore to just there. Can we do that? No, we're out of movement points again. Okay, right, next turn. When the operation has completed its production cycle, okie doke, right, so we've got some more beer, which is wonderful. Let's drive over to here. Let's uncover that just there. Okay, so that's some sort of, what is that, like a workshop or something? Oh, supply place. And then we'll drive over there. So no buildings there. And then we'll drive over here. Let's explore the enemy's territory, just to see what they've got. So we'll uncover that. So that's a sawmill. They do want to talk to us for some reason. Okay, that's slightly strange. Ah, and we've bought 12 barrels of malt syrup. That is brilliant. That's an entire production run of beer for us. And it's in the little sort of car thing right now. Where are we? Has he dropped it back off already? Has it been dropped back off? No. Doesn't look like he's dropped it off quite yet, but maybe he's getting to that. We did tell him to drop that off, didn't we? Drop off malt syrup as much as possible. Yes, we did. Okay, good stuff. Right, okay, so we've uncovered that. 2 action points, 1 movement point, so we can't really do too much. So let's just carry on. Okay. Ah, we've expanded our corner. Okay, we've got a new corner, which is very good. Police are descending, but that's not too much of a bother. Right, where did we expand to then? Where did we go to? Over here. Okay, this is sort of good, but we want to be over there. Can we please head in that direction? Because if these guys take that corner, we lose our supply of malt syrup, and then really it's game over, because there's only 2 places that sell malt syrup, and they're both going to be controlled by the enemy, which is going to cause us a very, very big problem indeed. Okay, right, we'll have to see what we can do about that. I mean, do we want to go over here and just have a chat with these people? Maybe they would like to... Maybe someone over here could open up a front. Who likes us? You're okay with us. You're not so fond. Okay, over here. Okay, can we get you setting up a front? Because people in the comments did say that the fronts expand to adjacent sort of corners. So this would be a good shout. If we set that place up as a front, they can expand quite a bit around there. Yeah, okay, let's give that a go. So hello, use a favour. Okay, that's now one of our fronts. Can we please expand? There's $10 for you. Absolutely. You go and enjoy that. How much money have we got on our person? $20.60. That's not very much at all, is it? Okay. Right, that front looks like it needs a bit of assistance. Okay, snooze that request, Mr. Roth, because we're already full of missions. We can't take any more missions. So keep your idea on ice, my good sir. How is the front doing? We haven't collected enough. There you go. There's 10 monies for you. Please do enjoy. And everything else is looking pretty good. We can get some money from here, actually. Hang on a second. How's the front doing? Yep, you've got $16 for us. Oh, thank you very much. Absolutely rolling in it now. Wonderful stuff. Okay, right. This is good. This is good news. So things are looking very nice indeed. The money is coming in very nicely. Dale is driving around the place, picking up lots of cash. So how is Dale looking? So Dale's got 92.40 in the truck and 43 crocks of beer. And of course a shooty gun, which is wonderful. Okay, so the money is going to be coming in very nicely indeed. That's going to be coming in very nicely from his sort of rounds. So now, yeah, we just need to keep working on expanding and such like. Can we go to here? Hang on, remind me later. How is the front doing? Let's expand our territory. Yep, okay, so there's a little bit more money. Expanding to there would be good. That would be very good indeed. Because, yeah, they've kind of cut into here, which is unfortunate. We might have to have ourselves a bit of a fight. We might have to have some sort of gang war between the cupboards and the Lewandowskis there, because they're right next to us and they're causing us some territorial issues there. They're giving us a bit of a problem. So maybe at some point we'll end up having to have a bit of a fight with them. I mean, I don't fancy Penge Cupboard going to go and have a fight because he's weak, so he should not go and do any fighting. But Dale, when Dale levels up a couple of times, we could give him the fighty brawling skill, and then he might be able to go over here and have a bit of a duel with Mr. Olaf Lewandowski here, and maybe just tell him to clear off and say, can we please have that corner? That would be nice. Thank you very much. Cheerio kind of thing. Because that corner would be useful, because that's even more malt syrup. Okay, right. That's something we might have to think about doing in the future, but not right now. Maybe we should look if we can get our car repaired now, because I do feel like our car is falling apart. So let's go to here. Hey, you fix vehicles. Your vehicle seems to be running well. Are you sure? The little sort of health meter at the bottom of the vehicle is looking relatively low. It's about, what, 25%-ish? Okay, I mean, yeah, they're saying it's fine. Apparently, that's fine. Yeah, the doors are hanging off, the roof's caved in, one of the wheels at a funny angle. You turn the steering wheel and it goes the other way. But apparently that's all fine. So, okie doke, thank you for being honest with us, Mr. Andrew Wilkinson. That's very, very welcome indeed. Yeah, okay, right. So he wants $750. We can't give him that. So I think we might just have to do a bit of exploring as we wait for Dale to drive around and bring lots of money in. So why don't we head over to... Let's head over there. And then we'll go... We've got 3 movement points and no action points. So let's go to the next turn. So Dale pootles around the place. He's selling... Oh, he's selling so much in the way of beer. Hello, Dale. How are you doing? We can have a little chat. Look, we're on the same corner. You're right. Okay, so we are going to go over to there to uncover that. Oh, Apparently that's just a load of... There's nothing there at all. And this is apparently also a load of nothingness that requires 5 movement points to go to. We've just sort of driven down the road a bit. Okay. I mean, everything does look very nice. It's very lovely. There's sort of, it's, what is it? December the 28th. Oh, we missed Christmas. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, there we go. So it's Christmas time and it's all snowy and very pretty looking. I mean, let's head up there, shall we? To use our final movement points. Let's go up there and, yeah, nothing. There's nothing along this kind of back stretch there. Okay, that's fine. So we'll try... There's going to be nothing there and nothing there. Although it might be quite good to try and just complete that bit of the map. However, we've run out of movement points, so let's go to the next turn. Happy New Year! Okay, one more year in the books and another one just beginning. Let's take a look at how you did. Okie doke. Right, so these victory conditions, because when I last played this wasn't in it. You have until the end of Prohibition, December the 3rd, 1933, to establish your fame and cement your legacy. Okay, so we've got another, 12 years or so. So, legacy goals met, 1. Okay, which one have we met? Reach and maintain 3 of these goals at the end of Prohibition, and your name will be well known to anybody who's anybody. After Prohibition, be set for life as a famous businessman or community leader. Reach and maintain 6 of these goals, and your wealth and savvy will become the stuff of legend. You will be known forever as the man who ruled Chicago. How very exciting. Okay, so which one have we met? It says we've met 1 legacy goal. But I'm not entirely sure how we figure out which one it is that we've met. Okay, so these are the kind of the victory conditions, if you like. So grasping the Gilded Age in terms of fame. So your outfit has the highest net worth of all the outfits in the city after accounting for all cash, assets and operations. So there are 9 outfits in the city, and we're currently 4th. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good. It's rather annoying the city is completely massive. It's a huge, great big city, and one of the other rival outfits is right next door to us. That's somewhat unfortunate. Your territory extends as far as the eye can see, so at least 30% of the city must be under your control. We've got 1%, and 7 crew members should be at captain level, and we haven't got any of that. Okay, right, which goal have we met? Let's have a quick look. Hang on a minute. Which goal have we actually met? Okay. We're quite good at making booze now. So we're number 2 out of 9. We need to be number 1. Distributor to the people. Oh, the most profitable sales and distribution, such as bootleggers and speakeasies. Oh, 9 out of 9 for that one. That's not very good. And we don't have... hang on. This is something to do with fancy hotels. We just uncovered a fancy hotel. You become an exclusive supplier to a ritzy downtown hotel, which became one of your tied houses. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds very exciting. Okay, so the number of fancy hotels, which are also tied houses. Okay, so if we can get that hotel on board, then that means we complete this little goal here. So we must have completed one of these then. We must have completed one of these. This one here. You never triggered a vendetta with another outfit, such as by killing one of their people. Outfits with vendetta against you, none needed, none. That's the only one we've got, which seems quite appropriate for Penge Cupboard there. So, earned the dividends of peace. Okay, right, so we're doing okay, if not spectacularly, but we have only had 1 year of doing gangstering. So, I think now we've got the beer underway. Now we've got our own proper sort of beer operation, and we've got Chappie there going around the place and delivering it and all that kind of stuff. Things will hopefully improve a bit. However, it does look like we need to come and tend to our front, which is all very unfortunate. Oh, we just drove past that one. Botherations. Okay, hang on. How much money have we got? 1660. Right, okay, we might need to go and pick up some more money. How is the expansion coming along? Right, we need to go and grab some money from the from storage. Hang on a second. Let's grab... There's quite a lot in there. That's quite nice. $116 we'll carry around with us. That seems fine. So we'll go to there. I'm in a hurry. How's the expansion? Haven't collected enough. $20. Okie doke. Right. So you're paying protection money, but no one over here is paying protection money. Okay. Would you... Hang on. I'm in a hurry. Right. We're taking control of this corner. Yay. And demand payment. That's more than I can afford right now. I must decline. Surely you can understand. Okay, hang on a second. Do you know somebody? Yes. Okay. Let's just have a chat with Chappie here. Let's sort out the money for the front. So there we go. And then 3 favours with him. So can you have a chat with that lady just there, Annie. And then hopefully she likes us a bit, then she's more likely to join our little sort of protection racket type thing. Yay, there we go. So now she should be on board with us. So, right, okay, let's talk about that proposition. Someone's taking charge, things going to get better, we should make things better together. That's more than I can afford right now. No, it is not. We're really good friends with you now and everything. Boo. Boo to you, Annie. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's a bit of a shame. Right, we can come back down. No, we can't go back down there. It's time to go to the next turn. Right, got some more beer made. That's all very wonderful. Right, come back down here. We can pick up some money from you, which is very good. So that's another $16. That's very helpful. And then this front down here also needs a little bit of TLC. How is the front doing? Have $10 for refreshments or whatever it was. Okay, so I think all of our fronts are now sorted. What's that telling me? Dorothy's Coffee Shop. They've recently done business with another outfit. Oh, this is all very terrible indeed. And there's another building there. The Lewandowski's Performance Auto Market. That's new. That's not always been there. They've opened up a new business. A little bit like we get to do down here if we want to. Do you know what? Is it worth trying to get another business sorted? And there are some people willing to... Hang on. How many people want cider? How many people would like to buy some cider? There are 3 places that are interested in buying cider because we can get the stuff from here, can't we? We can get the actual sort of, the apple juice, whatever it is from over there, and then we could sell it to these 3. So we could have ourselves a cider operation. We are going to have to learn the skill for it, but I think there are many, many little hats, which means there's quite a lot of people willing to teach us that skill. Okay, do you know what? Let's go down here. Let's have another chat with you. Right, hang on. So what were we talking about with you? Yeah, opening up a new building. How is this going to work? What exactly do we need to do here? So how much money do we need to give you? Tell me more about this plan. So, okay, so Peter's Variety Store next door. The current owner wants to move out of town. He's selling up. So we could buy that. Okay, so what do you need from us? $750 means that we can then get ourselves a new building and then we can have another operation running in the back of there. I think that might be worth doing. I think we might have to go and do that now. I mean, yeah, we've got $1,000. That's fine. Hang on, our vehicle does look like it's falling apart. Hang on. You fix vehicles, right? Oh, there you go. Yeah, ask about vehicle repair. 93 all in. Okay, right. We need to get a big chunk of money. We need to go over here. We need to go to there. We need to grab ourselves quite the pile of money. So let's take $800, shall we? Let's just take all the money that we've... Oh, no, we can't take all the money. Hang on. No, we can't take everything because then Chappie won't have any money left. Let's just put... I don't know. Let's drop some money back into storage. Let's put $25 back into storage there. And then we will come down here and we'll have a chat with the car guy to fix up the vehicle because it is looking a little bit broken. There you go. Can we pay some money for repairs? Hooray! He's put the doors on. The wheels are facing the right way. The airbag's in and everything. It's all absolutely fine. Okay, right. So we've repaired our car. That's one good thing. The other thing is, now we haven't got enough money to do all that again, have we? How much was it? $750 upon our person. And we've got $681. Right, we need Chappie, we need Dale to finish doing his latest run. Because I think Dale has... Yeah, Dale's got $227 in the van right now. I also noticed that Dale is... Oh yeah, Dale's on the same square as Olaf there. You're not going to cause us any problems, are you? That's not very good. Also, hang on. What's going on there? Hang on a second. Are we able to sell to those guys? Because it looks like they might possibly be in their territory now. Oh, we're going to have some serious problems with these. Oh, no, there's 2 of them. There's Alan Houston from the Lewandowskis as well. Oh, dearie me. Right. Do we need to have a chat? Do we need to have a chat with you? I've tolerated your presence long enough. You're on my corner. I don't like it. Oh. Okay, hang on. What's Olaf like? He's reluctant to fight. He dislikes other ethnic groups. So he only likes Polish people. And he has a keen eye for business. They're independent. They're neither compliant nor defiant. Okay. So they're not overly bothered about us right now. But I am bothered if they keep expanding into territory that we would like to have under our own control. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, right, we're just going to have to wait, aren't we? We need to get Dale to finish his rounds and bring the money back, so then we can spend it on buying a new building over here. And then we can set up a new operation, possibly, although we still need to keep bringing the money from the beer selling. So right now, I think we just keep exploring. I mean, we could head down here. We've not been down there yet. In fact, we have no movement points at all. So let's just go to the next turn. Right, so what was that? The police are descending on a corner. He's just pootling about the place, selling various bits and bobs. 8 more crocs. No small barrels purchased. Oh, good. Well, that's wonderful. Great stuff. Okay, yeah, the delivery was unsuccessful. I imagine he's not quite generated enough for us to buy yet. Bother. Okay, let's head down here. Right, there's 2 businesses over there. So the Chicago Junkyard and the T&B Cafeteria. What do you sell, T&B Cafeteria? The crates that say milk, which arrive regularly, don't actually contain milk. Okay, please tell me it's malt syrup. Cigarettes and other black market goods are sort of available, but she doesn't trust us enough quite yet. And yeah, we don't know anybody that she knows that can put in a good word about us. Bother. Okay, never mind. Right, let's head over there. That's 5 movement points. And we just met the Miller crew. Hang on, who's that there? Well, that's Jones's crew, and that's the Miller crew. Right, there's quite a lot of crews around the place. Okay, so the Underwood Family Dairy and O&G Cafeteria. Glass bottles attract a lot of fruit flies. That's interesting. Why would there be fruit flies on their glass bottles? Okay, so maybe they're able to sell us sort of, apple juice or whatever. And this thing here, they're vehicles. They're about trucks and things. And we can't talk about sales. Okay, never mind. Right, we've got 3 more movement points. So let's maybe move away from the fighty people. Let's go back over there. Move away from them just in case they come, beat us about the head a bit. Right. Is Chappie on his way back? The Miller crew is angry at us. Of course they are. We've overproduced hops. That's because we can't use them for anything or sell them. And, we've leveled up. Okay. I mean, do we take a point of brawler just in case we get in a fight? I think in terms of action points, we're okay. We can move quite far. I think we'll take well-known brawler just to take 1 point in that. Just because we're weak. So maybe that'll offset our slight weediness by being able to, just brawl a little bit better. So let's have that, please. Yay, there we go. We're becoming a little bit better at doing some fighting. It would be really handy if Dale could level up. That'd be super useful. We can make him fighty, and then he could go and take the fight to the Lewandowskis next door. Right, okay, so hopefully he should have dropped off some of the monies. An awful lot of the monies. That is very good. Okay, so we've got $681. So if we take, let's get up to 800, shall we? Have $800, yes. Then we're going to go down to here and have a chat with you. Hello, right, favour, new building, plan, yes, what you need. Right, cash, $750 specifically. We've got that on us right now. Hopefully this is going to be brilliant. So invest into this business as a front for your various endeavours. So yes, we will do that. A new building is under our control. Okay, this is very good. So now we have Eduardo's Variety Shop. Hello, Eduardo. How are you? You're quite fond of us. Okay, this is very exciting. It's a clothing shop. So what does it make? Because, shops make things, don't they? Like this shop here produces Crocs and hops, which is sort of useful. What does this make? Entirely nothing. Entirely nothing at all. However, it runs entirely by the book. So it will sell some clothing by the look of it. It looks like a clothing shop. Hanging clothes and shelved apparel. Okay, so we might get a little bit of money from this as people come in and buy themselves a lovely suit or a nice pair of shoes or whatever. Okay, and then storage-wise, there's some Crocs in there, which is, I suppose, quite useful and quite know why they're in there. And then, yes, we now need to set up a new operation. So I think now we need to kind of acquire a new skill. How expensive is it going to be to acquire a new skill? I'm looking to learn new things. Cider making. Okay. So, tell me more. So what does that mean? Cider making allows you to use stoneware crocks to convert small barrels of apple juice into hard cider. Acquiring this skill allows you to build a backroom cider operation in a building controlled by your outfit. Okay. So that's useful. But then do we want to make what was the speakeasy thing? Could we pick that skill up from someone? Because that'd be quite nice. If we could just have a nice passive source of income from people just popping in and just, buying drink from there, rather than us having to go round and sell it to people. People can just pop by to like a little sort of, corner shop type thing. Okay, what do you need? 26 lots of apple juice. Oh. Okay, that's quite a lot. Would you like to be part of a front? You do quite like us, so hopefully, yeah, can we demand payment? Extortion? Oh no, we've really offended him. Okay, I would advise you to adjust your attitude. Oh dear. He wasn't happy about that, was he? -40. So we sorted out all of this stuff here. We sorted out all of this. We gave him a massive pile of money, he bought next door, and we said, hey, can you join in the extortion racket? And he said no, and now he's really angry with us. Okay, never mind. Sorry, it was the hat, wasn't it? It's the hat. If we had our proper straw boater hat on, if we hadn't regenerated and we looked the part, then, he would have said yes to that, absolutely. Yeah, so here we go. Hang on. What other operations can we set up? A small truck repair bay. Okay, you can repair your vehicles here, but I don't imagine we make any money off this. Or a beer bootlegger. Establish a bootlegging operation to sell homemade beer here. And like a speakeasy, this is more of a grab and go operation to move some of your excess capacity. So 25 crocks of beer get turned into a variable amount of money every 4 turns. And we need £1,000 to set it up, plus 10 lots of lumber, ouch, or a moonshine thing, which we don't want because we haven't got any moonshine. Okay, right, so we have this building. We can't really do anything with it right now. Is there a report thing which shows us learnable skills? Okay, hang on. So, who is willing to teach us? Right, backroom bootlegging. Yeah, that sounds like quite a good thing. Malt making. Ooh, that might be incredibly useful. Because then, if that place disappears, if Midway Meats and Cheese is taken over by the rivals over there, the red rivals, that means we can make our own malt. Oh, that's quite handy. Backroom bootlegging. Okay, that's garage construction, not so bothered. Garage. Oh my goodness me. Cider making, malt making. Yeah, malt making. But then backroom bootlegging does seem a really good thing. Hang on, can we get the thing up? Hang on, where is backroom bootlegging into here? Where's the skill? It must be here somewhere. There it is. So yes, it says it cuts out the middleman and we can sell small amounts of homemade booze directly to thirsty customers. I mean, I've got some tea if they're thirsty. For that thirsty, I've got some lovely tea. Whole variety of teas. Teas aren't illegal, so you can go around the place. You could drink your cup of tea right in the face of a police officer and they couldn't do a thing about it. But okay, fine. I mean, you might want some alcohol as well. You might want some beer. So yeah, that means we can build a backroom bootlegging operation. So if we go to that, so that means we can sell one kind of homemade booze. However, it does cost us £1,000 and quite a bit of lumber to get set up. But then, yes, then we can just sell stuff directly to people. It's more profitable and a good way of moving extra booze that your regulars don't need. Okay, so that does sound quite good. It does sound like quite a good thing to have. The only thing is, I'm now torn. Do we go for backroom bootlegging or do we go for malt making? That means we can build a malt processor, which means we can make our own malt, which means that we don't have to worry so much about losing control of that place, because yes, we can make our own malt. How does that work? Hang on. Malt processing, or whatever it was. Malt making. Learn how to convert barley into malt syrup. Okay, so now we need barley. Okay, does anywhere around the place sell barley? Have we found a place? Right, 2 places over there, obviously, of course, under control of the Lewandowskis, because everything we want is under their sort of control, which is somewhat unfortunate. There is 1 place down here, though, that does sell barley. Oh, now I don't quite know what to do. I mean, we can't do anything right now because we haven't got the money to learn the skills, I don't imagine. But I think we might want to go and get the bootlegging thing set up. That could be quite good. And that can then just generate a nice, lovely, consistent sort of source of income for us if we just throw some beer into it. I mean, how much beer have we got left over? Hang on. Nope, that's a coffee shop. That's the wrong button. We've got 13 beer in the truck. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, is that all the beer we've got? Oh, we've not quite made the next lot of beer yet. Oh, botherations. Okay, never mind. We do have some malt syrup left over. Oh, now I don't know what to do. Do we make our own malt syrup? Because that would be really handy. Or do we just make ourselves a little kind of a little bootlegging operation where we can just sell directly to people rather than having to sell to businesses? I'm kind of thinking, do you know what? We might have to go down the malt route. If that vanishes, if the Lewandowskis take that over, then that's it. We have no source of malt syrup to make beer, and then it's all going to go horribly, horribly wrong unless we go and have a fight with them. So, I mean, do we want to get Dale to go and have a fight with them? I think Dale should level up first, maybe, and then Dale can go and have a fight with them. Right, okay. For now, we need to leave it because we haven't got enough money, but that is certainly food for thought. Not entirely sure what the best thing is that we should do there. I'm not entirely sure how we best proceed with that. Okay, right, never mind. We'll have to think about that one. Oh, I've just noticed that the Lewandowskis have got the fancy kind of hotel thing under their control. It's part of their turf, look. Oh my goodness me. They've been very fortunate, the Lewandowskis. They've ended up with loads of really exciting good things in their turf. We want all of their things. Do we need to go and have a fight with them? I don't quite know how that works. If we were to go and have a bit of a fight with them, what would the result be? So we turn up and go, oh, we're gonna rough you up, Alan Houston there. Then what happens? Like, do we beat him up? And then does he then give us all of his territory? Or do we need to take out Olaf there, who I think is in charge of the Lewandowskis? I don't really know how it works in terms of turf. Like, can we get that back? Could we get that particular corner back from them? I don't know how that works. I'm not entirely sure how we go about doing that kind of stuff. It would make sense, wouldn't it? It would make sense for that to happen, but I'm not entirely sure how we go about that. But yeah, it would be really good. Like that there. That'd be really useful. If we could get that there, that means we control a big chunk of stuff here. I imagine we're going to get that under our control sooner rather than later. We're going to get some spaces up here as well under our control. So, yeah, that would be very good. But I mean, I suppose they have... It's just that worries me. It's just that worries me. If they take that, that's going to force a hand and we're going to end up making our own sort of malt stuff down here. Okay, never mind. Right, so right now, I don't really think we have anything really sort of pressing to do. All of our fronts seem to be sort of looking okay. It's all fine. We've explored a little bit of territory. I mean, let's just head up there, shall we? Let's just uncover these bits of territory whilst we try and make some more money from the beer that we've got sort of, you know, doing the rounds and such. Oh, and we've got another corner. Got 2 more corners. Oh, that's very exciting. Hang on a second. Hang on. We can have another crew member. We can have another person. Okay, so where did we get? We got just there, which is good because that's got the pool place that we're quite fond of. And we've expanded over here to a place with the Prairie Fireproof Storage Company. But they do sell like barrels and pipes and things, which we might need at some point to upgrade some of our operations. So that's quite good. Okay, right. Come back down this way, please. So let's pop all the way back down here. Hello. Right, hang on a second. How's the front doing here? Have some money. Right, there you go. So we've paid you $20. And how much money do we have on our person? Another $30. Okay, let's drive along to here. Hang on. Remind me later. How's the front doing? Give me $36. Very nice indeed. That one's doing pretty well. And then pay off this front here with $10 because that's what we've got to do. Okay, right. This is good. And now, hang on. Somebody in the comments said there is a report for crew. Yes, there we go. So we don't have to keep clicking on all the different sort of, don't keep driving around and looking at all the different sort of potential recruits. We can just look in here. So, okay, so take off past crew, take off current crew. Right, so people looking to join your crew. There was someone really good, wasn't there? There was someone really, really good who would have been an excellent kind of person to run the beer making operation. Who was that? Let's see if we can find who that was. There's quite a lot of people. My goodness me. Yeah, let's see if we can find who it was. Gertrude we did look at last time, but she was clumsy. Yeah, that was it. She was clumsy. So she was like, she was cruel and vindictive and also a bit clumsy. So don't give her a gun because she's not quite sure which way around to hold it, sort of thing. Let's see if we can find the person that was quite good at sort of administration type stuff. We might get them and then put them in charge of the sort of the beer making operation. That's the chappie. It was Carl Johnson. So yeah, so Carl here is organised, which is good because, you know, if we're trying to get somebody in charge of our beer making operation, somebody who's organised is quite handy for that kind of job, and hard working as well. That's good. So they might be able to do things, they might be able to find ways to increase production, and they might be able to do things a bit quicker, which is very helpful. And also, he's friendly. And I quite like that. I like the idea that, you know, we've got ourselves the muscle. We've got Dale driving around the place who is ready at a moment's notice to go and have a bit of a fight, because that's what he does like doing, does Dale. But I like the fact that Penge Cupboard is going to employ someone who's really friendly to sit and, you know, work on the proper sort of beer making operation. So where are you, Carl? Whereabouts are you? You are there. Is that it? Are you there? Is that where you're telling me? Yes, Juanita White. Okay, right, hang on a second. How many movement points have we got? 8 movement points. Right, we can get right down here, and I think we get Carl on board right now. So, yes, hello. I'm looking to hire somebody. It's your cousin. Okie doke, tell me more. He is brilliant. Yes, okay. Can we have him on board, please? Because he's really, really good. And then immediately, we're going to put him to work in here. So you can be a manager. Let us assign you to the Boulevard Deli. And now you can just get on with stuff over there. Now, what difference does that make? I have no idea. It doesn't look like it's made any difference right now, but hopefully at some point that, you know, he can take the reins a little bit and start changing things around a bit. Maybe he'll start making things more efficient. That does mean, however, hang on, we can have, where was that thingamajig? It wasn't this, was it? Much more malt. Oh, yeah, right. That would be useful, but yeah, we're gonna struggle with the malt there. Where was the thing? The pipes, whatever it was. This thing here. We can now install a steam sanitizer. Increases production by 10% because we got that skill, didn't we? We helped somebody out and we picked up that skill. Okay, and it's only 300 of the monies, and that's one of the expansions we can do. Okay. Ooh, and we can do this as well. Hang on. Because our manager is intelligent, hardworking, or organised, we can then get production tracking. Oh, this is absolutely amazing. Hang on a minute. What do we need for this? $300 and $100. Right, okay. We might need Chappie to bring the money back. Dale, how much money do you have upon your person? $126. It's not much, is it? It's not much at all. Okay, right, that's fine. That's all good. Right, we might want to go and have a chat with our fronts just to get them to expand a little bit more, because that's always useful. Oh, that front up there needs our help. Hang on a minute. Wait there. Front help is coming. How is our front doing? We haven't collected enough. There's 10 monies for you. Absolutely, you enjoy. Right, okay, so that's that sorted. So I think that's expanding. Oh no, it's ready. It's ready to expand. Hang on. How is our front doing? Let's expand. Yes. Okay. Do what you need to do. And then go to here. And it's ready to expand. Hang on a second. Yeah. How's the front doing? Let's expand to another corner down here. Okay. So it looks like we're being blocked in our expansion kind of that way. But we're able to head out this way with relative ease. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then we'll have 10 corners under our control. Once that's sorted, that completes that mission. That means we can accept another mission, and we're going to get something nice out of that as well. I don't quite know what we'll get. We might get some money or a new skill or a vehicle or something like that. Okay, right. This is all looking very wonderful indeed. I think we might have to wait for Chappie to come back to bring in the final sort of bits of money, because I don't think... Oh, we've got nothing to do. Right, hang on a minute. Let's do that. Is he coming back? And... he is back. Wonderful stuff. Right, okay, so now we can go back to over here. Right, hello. Can we pick up some money from storage, please? There's not that much in there, my friend. There's not that much in there. But I think, however, he has picked up... hang on, Dale, have you picked up beer? Yes, you've got 50 crocks of beer on board. So you should be able to make quite a bit of money from that. Okay, have we got a new... Is there a new customer? Anybody want the beer? No, nobody wants beer. Really? Come on, folks. Somebody must want a lovely beer that we've made in the back of a deli. Surely that sounds really appealing. Okay, what I think we'll do is let's go to here. Let's upgrade the operation. Let's click on the first thing. Let's get production tracking, because I don't imagine Carl's going to be going anywhere anytime soon. So this means we can improve operations. It doesn't exactly say what that's going to do. So 10 malt syrup, 50 crocks makes 50 beer. If we install production tracking, so basically getting them a ledger for $100, a very expensive book we just bought. But okay, do that. It makes an extra 5 beer. Okay, that is well worth doing. Although we are now looking a little bit low in terms of the monies right now. Yeah, we've not got too much money at all. Right, we might need to wait for Chappie to just go and do his rounds again. Okay, so just passing some time waiting for Dale to do his rounds, and I now think he has. How much is in the Boulevard Deli? 544 of the monies. Well done, Dale. That's very good. But yes, we've driven up here. So we are in the turf of the enemy, which is not great. And we've come up here, so we're kind of next to where the big hotel thing was. And yes, it looks like they have some troublemakers up here as well. We've got Keller's crew. I've already met Keller's crew. So there's Wanda Keller and Dora Keller. Okay, are they related in some way? Are they related? Hang on a minute. Can you find out if they're related? Dora Keller is her aunt. So they're two troublemaking crews just sort of over here, kind of in the way. I mean, that's fine for us, because that means that's going to cause these guys some problems with expansion. But yeah, look, they've got a crew there, and a crew there, and a crew there, and a crew there, and a crew there. There are so many troublemaking crews over there. We've just got a couple down here. Kind of, they're going to become a problem at some point when we want to expand in this direction. But right now, they're okay. They're just sort of out the way. But yeah, that's going to cause these guys a bit of a problem. Anyway, can we get back out of there? Can we get back down here? We can't quite get down there right now. Never mind. Right, so we'll come back this way and go to the next turn. And what are we on? We're already in March. March of 1921. Okay, right, so head back down here. And let's just pop into here. Right, so now I think what we want to do is we want to spend a bit of money on upgrading this thing further. We want to put in the steam sanitizer because I think we probably paid a bit of money, or we did something to get that skill. So we might as well increase our production by another 10%. So that should go up, shouldn't it? That should go up quite a bit. So if we install that, we're now making 60. So we've spent $400, but now we've gone from producing 50 homemade beer to now making 60.5 crocks. In fact, we make 60.5 crocks of beer for the same input, which is wonderful stuff. Okay, that's very good. That is very, very good indeed. So yeah, what have we got now? $261.20 to our name, but Chappie has hopefully picked up some more beer. Oh no, he hasn't picked up any more beer. Is there any more beer that's in storage? No. Okay, right. So we're going to have a quiet few weeks whilst we have nothing to sell. But at some point, we'll have some beer to sell again, which is all very handy. And then I think we just need to keep saving up the money and then maybe set something up in here. Do we set up a little sort of a bootlegging place? Do we set up a malt production place? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we'll try and sort all that kind of stuff out. But yeah, we'll finish things up for now because I think we have done okay. We've got a new crew member in. We've got somebody managing the beer operation. The beer operation is now, working beyond its original capacity, which is brilliant stuff. We've explored quite a bit of territory. We're on the way to having 10 corners under our control. We need to, give them a little bit of money to help them along the way. But yeah, we'll work on that. We'll see if we can get some more people paying into our protection racket things, which means that we don't quite have to go and, keep going to pay people off if people just pay the front directly. So that'll be quite good as well. And yeah, things are looking good. So that'll complete that mission. That means that we can then take on another mission as well, which might be something we could actually achieve. Maybe it's, explore a bit more, get to 15 corners or whatever. And then, yeah, it'd be good if we could at least complete one of these. But yes, of course, we need lots of money to do all of these things. So we'll see how we get on next time out. We'll finish up for now, come back, and then just carry on doing gangstering, I suppose. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in City of Gangsters. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
Charlotte was murdered by Martin. Do we need to arrest Martin? Aaron was murdered by Martin. The mighty defence rectangle has been completed. We've crashed into a ship over there. Hello, pirates. They're just firing bits of explosive junk. It's killing quite a lot of pirates. Connor was strangled by Martin. Somebody stop him. I'd love to stop him.